And great friends, everybody come closer. Let me show you my daily routine in trading. No stress, simple, straightforward strategy for my trading and highly profitable. With this scanner, you are just ahead of many persons. Now, it's not about to make money in trading. It's not about to be profitable in trading. It's that how stressful are you to make that profit to make? Are you always running after the market or you allow the market to come to you? Now, look at it. This scanner is very powerful. This is two combinations in one. So if I'm going to trade, this is very simple. Now, I define what I want to trade and I define how much I want to take per trade. And if I want to hold a trade, I define how to go about it. So, but this is my daily routine. First, when I come to the market in the morning, I look at the daily activities. You get that? So this is my daily activities. My scanner have prepared everything for me. Now, lovely enough, this scanner have, right? This cannot have what we call structural segment. So this is a high, this is a low, internal high, all right? This is an internal to on daily structure. So the market run down up to this point. This is a high, and this is an internal low. Is that? So now, if I'm going to do daily, that means the daily, see that the daily has done this. I'm not supposed to be teaching you this, just to show you. Now, this is a high, this is a low, this is a high, this is a low. Just that, right? This is a low. So to what extent will this one travel to? We don't know. So let's spend it here. Okay? So if that's the case, let's do something from this swing high to this swing low. If the market will not make it above this point, that's going to be dangerous. So that means the critical point of this market is here. So we're in the danger zone as far as this market is concerned, ladies and gentlemen. You are in a danger zone as far as this market is concerned. On a daily time frame, we're on a danger zone as far as this market is concerned. Now I'm just showing you all of this because if you have learned how to trade the market, pointing some area of focus. Okay, that black place there is fair value gap, daily fair value gap. Okay, so now, so this is the market. So we have very serious issue at hand now. You have very, so this support had been maintained. Should this market not making it up? So this is a high, established high, high established low. Should this market come down, break all of this, then return back to this point, then gold all-time high is done, established. Okay, so our target was actually 7,000 plus and all of that, but that's not the issue. As far as gold is concerned, as far as market is concerned, you collect what you want to collect. That's it. So now let me remove all this jargon, okay? So when you come in the morning, how to trade. This is how I trade with this instrument, with these tools. First, I look at the daily time frame. What's the momentum like? So you expect this market to continue going up because that should be the momentum. This yesterday closed powerfully bullish, very powerfully bullish. And that was nice because we have part of three accumulation, manipulation. So I expect yesterday was to distribute, and which it did. This one moved the other day, swept liquidity, swept this, and then bounced, which is normal. That was good. Now, so this is a bullish market. Now, gold is very nasty, so you have to be very careful when it comes. I'm just what I will teach you more when you subscribe for this channel and what to pay attention to learn more. This is more or less this candle is more or less like Maribozu. So ordinarily you will expect that the market should continue going up. So, but let's look at something. Now, there are things that are happening here. Okay, so don't mind me now. So, simple way. How do I trade with this scanner? Very simple. I come to the market for the day. I look at the daily. Okay, market should have very strong momentum, and then we're supposed to be traveling up. But even the fact that traveling up, then after I look at daily, market has some energy. Either it's going to pump or dump. It will go massive. It will go very big. Right now on 4 hour time frame. On 4 hour time frame, I come to check. Once I come to 4 hour time frame and I receive a signal, this is very simple. So imagine when you come to check on this 4 hour time frame, a sell signal was prompted. That was the opening market. So what I do simple is to now go to a lower time frame. So simple. You are not to do anything. What am I checking? Now, 4 hours have given me signal. We call it time synchronization. When they give me signal on 4 hours, straight down, I go to 15 minutes. If I find a nice structure, right? And a repeated signal, okay? A nice structure, then the signals will repeat itself. The signal repeats itself. And now I should be taking signal here, but that was to be big for me, for my stop loss. It's not about entering the market. I see a lot of signals with a very big stop loss. I don't like it. I love to refine my entry. So for that, I step down to 5 minutes. Still on that. Now, so on 5 minutes, on 5 minutes, first of all, you see the market. Remember, the market was the previous day was bullish. So you have an idea the market was to be bullish. So if you come to this one, this is a sell signal. You will have sold, and then let's look at it. 1:2 risk reward quickly. So now, can I make loss? Yes, why not? Now this is 120 pips. Now, if you're targeting 1:2 risk reward, you probably will not get it. Okay, so now, most time when I'm trading and I cannot see a space to put my 1:2 risk reward, it's another factor why I will not take that trade. Okay, now, so let's start down to 3 minutes. This is gold. You have to refine it properly to get a proper entry. Okay, this is this. All of these are not. Now, this market didn't give you a very nice one. That was the truth. Rather, it was doing up and down. Then we have this. Now, this will have been your entry. The stop loss is too so big. So I go to 1 minute. Gold can be very crazy. So you'll see that this was a late hour. So going to 1 minute. So that would be the best option for me on gold. Okay. So the best option for me is 1 minute on gold. So immediately that signal came up, then you will have found this trade. And then that is straight down. The signal confirm the entry. Your stop loss above, instead of above the signal, let it be above the resistance. Now 1:2 risk reward. Let's go. So this is your 1:2 risk reward. Now the market have not given you that until here. Can you see that? This is lovely. Risking about 78 pips to make about how many pips? 155 pips, thereabout. So the market continue. So here, now you have an idea that the market, the selling is more, because 4 hours give you a sell, then that means the sell more powerful. Now, all of this probably you will not take it. Now, but look at it, it give a very nice, you know, opportunity, but that's not your trade. So because 4 hours I've already told you to sell, so you do more selling as the 4 hour give you. Now this is another powerful sell on your 1 minute. Do you see that now? So here you come back here and then short this. So your first target is 1:2 risk reward. Here we go. 1:2 risk reward first. That was done as quick as possible. This should be around what time? This is 2 a.m. GMT +1. So that is cool. The trade continue. Then you have taken your profit. If you like, you can trail stop loss if you have more than one position. Then this one is just like continuation because this is a rejection at a resistance. So if you have time and you are in the market, you could add position. Now, so if that is the case, that means this trade continue. Now, if you look at this trade as it continue, so this trade continue, another sell position here. This was not confirmed. This confirmed it. So it will continue to move sideways. And so the market's looking so dicey as it is now. refuse it to go down as it's supposed to. Now return back to 3 minutes, and then you could find other. So this, of course, this 3 minute sell entry is good. You have sold. This buy entry is bad. Those of you who have learned our scanner, this buy entry is bad. This sell entry is good. Okay, so if we extend back, have you seen that? And we go to 5 minutes. This sell entry is still good, but it's bogus for me, but it's good, right? We're at the point of like getting back to this point. I know not everybody understood what I did here, and you do not need to understand now. So go to 15 minutes. So this is how you see that somebody will make insane money. This would be about 760 pips, just risking about 80 pips if you eventually deliver to this point, which I suspected it should. So if you deliver to this point, or entirely here, that will be 970 pips. By now, you have taken some profit and your stop loss below the entry. You have no business with whatever the market is doing any longer. If it's going to take you out, let it take you out. All right, you can see on 30-minute time frame, that's resistance up there is strong. So the market need to travel down, right? If you break this, then this is the only point it can bounce. If it does not bounce there, then you have an extension. This is how I trade. And this is how I can be in a trade for more than 1 day, 2 days, even gold for that matter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very simple and straightforward. So you want to enroll to have access to this scanner and the strategy, because it's not about to get the scanner. It is important to understand the mind behind the scanner. A lot of people get the scanner, but they are not obeying the simple principle and rules around the scanner. So you must be ready to obey the simple principle, the rule of the scanner. So imagine if it's going to deliver to this point, that's where you're going to be doing about 2,110 pips. Now, so people begin to ask, how do you do it? How do you do that? It's about discipline. It's about focus. It's about understanding. And that's why I would say trading is a trade combination asset, mindset, skill set, and tool set. With this scanner, you have all the three. Your mind is the only thing that will deny you. But with this scanner, you have access to both the skill set and the tool set. So what's remaining is just your mind. Without your mind, the tool, the skill set, and the tool set will be wasted. So are you going to waste this opportunity? Wake up and let us show you how to be making out money every day by day from the market. Very simple, straightforward, and dynamic enough for you to be productive in your trade. The same thing, that was what gave us an edge to take trade on Bitcoin yesterday. We sold Bitcoin yesterday, yes. I gave the signal on Bitcoin yesterday. I talked about internal support. You can see the Bitcoin been struggling there. The same thing, we sold Ethereum. Okay, you can see that. Since yesterday, the trade have not closed it. It's open and it's still running. Can you see that? So this scanner is crazily powerful. So it's just for you to settle down to understand how we use it. Without paying attention, you will lose a lot of things. But if you pay attention, you will enjoy a lot of things. So ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. This is PBX Market Scanner. And this is very cheap, available for you. If you want to subscribe, just contact WhatsApp this phone number +234 90 470 44998. I take the number again +234 90 470 44998. Thank you very much and do have a nice time. Bye.